Okay, when to replace tires is when we see it like this. Let's get a closer up here of this. This is a Continental GP5000 tire, very, very nice tire. Made by Continental there. That's the GP5000. Not as good in my opinion as the 4000s, but still really good. So you can sort of see tires come in layers. Okay, so on the rear tire you can run it down to this level. Okay, we're going to replace it today because under that little layer there we're hitting towards the tube. So you've got a fair few layers. Okay, fair few layers. And always have a good tire on the front. All right, always you wouldn't want to run this tire on the front because the front's your steering, tire control. You want to have perfect tire. So whenever I wear out a rear tire, I put the old front tire onto the rear and then put a brand new tire onto the front. And that way you always got the perfect tire on the front, because the rear you wear out a lot quicker with braking, acceleration, more weights in the rear, etc. So that's how much longevity you can get. Now the bike shops might say, no, you can't do that. And that's fair enough, because they've got to pay the rent and they've got to sell you a tyre prematurely. So a bike shop will never tell you to run it like this. I will, okay? But again, you know, and also with brake pads. Look how thin these brake pads are, all right? Look at that, all right? We'll replace it this week, but that's fine. There's still plenty there. It's not metal on metal yet, okay? But a lot of things is people don't know how to do bicycle maintenance. So they just believe whatever they get told at the bike shop, and that's fair enough, because bike shops have to pay the rent. I don't have to pay the rent, okay? I don't have to pay the rent, so I can tell you the absolute truth. And it's not to say bike shops are lying, or some do, but you know, some just don't know because they've just been miseducated. You know? They're uneducated on the certain topics, and that's fair enough, okay? So it's up to you as an adult to become educated, so you can make the best choices in life. This pad, we've got 2 mils on there. We can have another millimeter and they can replace it. Think of longevity. Think of how many thousands of dollars I've saved. You know, saved so much money from these simple things, and also you're saving resources. Okay, let's talk about resources. This is going to landfill. These pads are going to landfill once they're done. There's no recycling.